Smartwatches became an important part in our life. They are not only replacing smartphones, but also turned the global gadget market upside down. First, they started as a smartphone partner, but now smartwatches are independent devices. With support 2G and 3G network, operating system Android, and some great features. Let's open it and see what's inside. First, we see an instruction that is written in English. Magnet charger. Also, there is a screwdriver. It's only 14.5 mm thick. If you are a smartphone geek, you may consider it too thick, but it is very little when we are talking about a smartwatch. If we move on the sides, we see a crown as the power button and microphone on the right side of the narrow and ergonomic shaft. Meanwhile, on the alternative side, we have the speakers. Also, new smartwatch's fitness device, so it has real-time heart rate sensor under the watch. Moreover, we see SIM slot and magnetic charging terminals. It should be noted that the watch is made from not cheap plastic material. The physical dimensions are 259 by 49.0 by 14.5 mm, making it perfectly proportional, and apart from having a slim build, it weighs 60 grams. When viewed from the top with those thin bezels and those strikes around the screen, the watch appears as an elegant watch. The screen size is 1.39 inch, which seems to be ideal for a watch. The good thing is that there are no black borders in smartwatch i3. We think the watch is a little bit expensive, only because of the AMOLED screen and the resolution. What do you think? At last, the greatest selling point of the watch is the screen. It's too rare to see an AMOLED display instead of the standard IPS capacitive. Due to the AMOLED, the resolution is far more stunning. We saw in any Chinese smartwatch, which is 400 by 400 pixels. If you're in search of Snapdragon 821, Kirin 960, or Helio X25, you're at the wrong place. We mean to say that smartwatches don't offer great performance with high-end hardware. They are made energy efficient so that these watches can last for days and weeks. That's why we find MediaTek 6580M, a quad-core processor with a low frequency of 1.0 GHz along with 1 GB of RAM. We must be delightful that we have a quad-core processor and 1 GB of RAM under the hood, as most expensive watches offer a single or dual-core SoC and 32 or 64 MB of RAM. The absence of SD card can be one of the cons of the watch. But if you ask us, that's not a disadvantage at all. Seriously, we can't get every slot inside a small and thin watch. Plus, we already have 16 GB built-in storage. Isn't that enough for a watch? Now we come to the most awaited section of the review, as men need a smartphone every time to synchronize data every time. It works solely with the dedicated 3G network and Android 5.1. But still, if you want to connect it to the smartphone, for the anti-theft and notification feature to work, you can connect it via Bluetooth and even download its app. For the user manual, other connectivity features include Wi-Fi and Bluetooth 4.0. Like all of our smartwatches reviews, let's divide the features and functions of the watch into two categories. Smartwatch features: 3G network, voice control dialer, GPS, alarm, push notifications, messaging, social networking, sound recorder, music player. Moreover, like other watches, this watch also have numerous digital and analog clock faces. It's a plus that you can download more from the store, as the clock faces are trending nowadays. OS is highly customized for this smartwatch, and the best part of it is that most of the operations in it are voice-controlled: GPS, dialer, music player, etc. Remember the Google Voice. As a smartphone, the watch can show weather statistic, play music, supports Play Store, and a notification bar. Even with the incredible resolution, most of the applications are compatible. But those which requires high-end hardware and HD, a full HD display, cannot run on i4 smartwatch. With 350 mAh capacity, the battery lasts from 3 to 4 days, depending on how frequently do you use it. The smartwatch sports magnetic charging instead of the old USB port. For now, the magnetic cable has been provided. But if you break or lose it, find another one can be a problem. So, make sure that you buy an extra cable or keep the original one safe. Thanks for watching.